Listen, I don't even care who watched this. On to the point, have y'all kept feeling like nothing changed because everybody don't want to talk about what's going on in your life and their life? I love my family, but now I understand why everybody don't want to talk. Everybody don't want to accept that. Everybody don't want to take accountability. I just got paid today, and I have 2 jobs, but I didn't get paid from the other one because that required getting people to say yes to insurance. Ain't that some shit? And now I got told to just hang in there. It get better. But today, I got paid for my other job. I didn't get paid enough. I already knew what it felt like to not have enough no more from there. But now it's like somebody popped up that they had an appointment to go to, and I'm like, okay, I'm all cool for that. How much you need? To see how much I got. So I gave whatever they asked for, and then got turned around and said they need some more. I'm upset because now I'm like, so you didn't plan this in advance. You didn't ask me, hey, can you put this to the side, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I can't even ask them to do the same thing because when I feel like I have enough, I want to help my family, help people. But now I'm back in a run where it's just like, you've been here before. Why you keep coming back here? I don't intentionally come back here. And when I'm ready to say no, everybody got an attitude. Some people got an attitude. Some they understand, but like the ones that get on my nerve, who can't comprehend. You don't like being told you can't get something under $10, maybe $20. You gotta have something above all that. So now I'm just like, I ain't gonna have enough to eat from my physical job. I ain't gonna have enough to eat from my virtual job. I'm not gonna have none of that because ain't nobody thought about putting food in this house but me. And those who did put food in the house, it's never enough. I'm grateful for the little bit we got. I am, but that's just how the mindset was, accept less. Now I'm on Indeed looking for new jobs. It's like, but I remember I don't have a lot of skills. And when I look for, do you have training? Do you have training? Some don't have training. And then those who I'm very grateful at the one I have right now for training, it helped. It don't help that I can't get people to say yes and to make that check look good. I can't. Then again, I can, but I don't know. People gotta make up their mind if they want what we selling or not. And that's long and sad and depressing. And I'm not even depressed because I understand. But it can get depressing with like everybody ain't coming together to see the reality. We've been here too many times. Nobody want to accept all that's going on in their life and their mind because everybody feel like everybody just gonna shut them down or they gonna shut somebody else down if they don't like what they heard. You don't like what you heard, that means you still got issues. And I'll always use relationship as an example because at the end of the day, if somebody did one thing to you, you just up and leave without asking questions and you just haul ass and just beat the shit out of them. And I seen it. They bring a receipt every time. I don't care if they lied to you. You lied to everybody else too. You lied to other people too. You lied to yourself. But you're gonna feel like it's okay to beat the shit out of somebody who lied to you once or even lied to you twice. You lied to yourself 7 times before you met this person. Still chose to be with them. That's called settling, honey. Then you get mad when they mess up that one time and you dip. That's a whole damn cycle. That's a whole damn, ain't nobody getting better. Shit, I don't even care where I put this because this is literally my life. This is some people's lives. And I want to do better, and I will do better. But if it involves people who don't know how to make up their mind anymore or at all, or feel like, no, okay, I'll take it back. Because if you're going through something you can't pay, I understand. I'm not the type of person to push it. It just said my job requires it. It required that you say yes so I can get a good looking check. It requires you if you want to or not. It requires if you just go ahead and just say, you know what, I don't want it. But then you come back and say you want it. Then you give it to other people and I can't even give out that information, but still. Being paid and broke on the same day You think I still be grateful knowing that I'm still right there to being homeless? I'm not wishing on it, but that's what's wrong with people now. That's a reality. You keep running from a reality and staying in that fantasy, you're going to live it. I'm not living in a fantasy. So when I keep it real, as time go on, there are people around me who don't want to hear that. Because they're so depressed and so anxiety ridden and so, I'm going to do better. I'm going to get better. I don't know about y'all kind of attitude. But make sure y'all are good. You can't make sure nobody's good because you don't know what it is to sacrifice. Most of my checks now is just to sacrifice. Then when I ask for the same thing, you say, I gotta do this, I gotta pay this, I gotta do that so I can keep this. You ain't about sacrifice. So I guess what? I can say no now. I can say no to you want to take out because you can't sacrifice anything to help another person who is not family related. And yeah, I said it. It can be family related. You don't want to help your family, you'll help other people. You will help other people versus the dogs you still keep. I don't care. I'm all about taking care of the dogs. I am. But I also see the reality that if I can't keep us fed, how am I going to keep them fed when I'm broke? Everybody cry broke, but I have a good reason. But I don't want to keep living this reality all the time. That's why I got a second job. Because the first one's already pissing me off. But it also makes sense because I'm slowing down. My body is not doing what it used to. I can't do the things I wish I could still do. So what? My paycheck is going low. So why everybody else getting a raise, or some people getting a raise and other people not? I already knew there was discrimination against those with disability. I'm not surprised. And because I don't talk about it, you see I'm having a problem, but I don't vouch I'm doing this and that. And you believe somebody over me when I tell you what I got going on. Oh, and the whole don't ask you stop acting slow. Kiss somebody's natural black and white and ugly ass because you obviously can't comprehend. When I tell the truth, you can't ring it that I am telling the truth. You ring it's an excuse, or it's not even a valid excuse. Honey, boy, girl, what the fuck you want to be called today? Say for telling me that as I get older, some of my elders still ain't shit. They ain't. Because you've been trained a certain way. I'm trying to dip my foot in any and everything with training so I won't keep looking like a fucking disgrace. Anybody can look at me in school and think I was so smart, I was so quiet. Shit, trauma can do that shit to you. I don't even bring nobody to my house when I was little. Because it's always, before I even heard the fucking phrase, what goes in this house stays in this house. No, bitch and motherfucker. Whatever you want to allow in this house, it stayed in the house. And it made everybody just stay quiet out of fear or out of, I'm going to be homeless. We didn't even think about, we can go into a home. Why are the people coming to this house? Because our grandma was trying to get us out the fucking house so they can get money off us instead. This is just a whole lot at this fucking point. If I'm going to be facing a lot of realities that even I subconsciously did not want to say out loud, and shit, I'm fucking ready. And ready or not now, it's like, it's going to come out anyway. But the moral of the story is, if I keep saying yes to everybody who's not saying yes to me back about certain shit, then it's time to say no, whether I get fucked up or not. Because at the end of the day, we got people around who got problems with the word no, and they want to put hands on you. Bitch, don't activate my energy to match yours, because I'll fuck you up even more. Because I said no out of all the fucking logic I had in my head. But you didn't want to hear it. Okay. Next. Now why the fuck you ain't ask your friend for gas money, huh? Why the fuck you ain't asked them, can they get you a gift or some food, huh? Sure, whatever. I can be saying this about any and everybody. It's not even it feels like a very tame crash out. That's all I'm doing because I know I still got to go to work. And I carry this energy every freaking week knowing what's going on. The fuck HR gonna do? They ain't gonna stop the fucking damn shit that go on there. Fuck people doing work then leaving earlier than 30 minutes before they gotta go. They ain't gonna give a fuck about your elder talking shit to you and talking all sorts of down to you, talking to you like you shouldn't have existed, you shouldn't have been this and that. The hell they gonna do with the information? I can record everybody every fucking day and still have to clear my phone out and find the shit that I just know wouldn't fucking matter because they'll just overlook it because they old, decrepit, want to look like a doll, whatever the shit may be. I'm not even mad at them no more because they just been pushing me to do other things. I just haven't got to that threshold to not give a fuck anymore because now I gotta give a fuck about it. My body fucking break down, and if I broke down too many times anyway. But I'm talking about body wise now. Can I physically keep up with the fucking demands? And the answer is no. So I'm just doing my best, but I know it's not enough. It's not. It's not. I already cried too many times off camera. What the fuck I'm gonna do it now for? Because it's not gonna make a difference, they say. I already heard just inspirational people talk about you can cry it out, but you gotta get these bills paid. And with me trying to erase all excuses that's in my head, it's fucking sad that I gotta live around those who use excuses like it's a fucking badge of honor to not give up what I have been sacrificing and other people been sacrificing this whole time in all my existence. To get told I should have did this, you should have did this for them, you ain't gonna do the same damn thing. You can talk all that shit because you already done spit all yours. The fuck you gonna talk to me about? Last time I checked, if I spend any more money beyond what the fuck I need in the house and who needs food, I'm gonna be in the red. So everybody better fucking get ready if the bills ain't gonna get paid all the time. I ain't got enough. If we fucking miss one more payment of rent, what you gonna do? Reality's coming, bitch. Better get your shit together. Nah, thank God. Because at the end of the day, money came from somewhere where everybody's not going to the point of being on the street. I think that's why they still want to make a poor class because it's still a thing. It just ain't as popping as it used to be. Because everybody needs rights. Everybody needs security. Everybody needs to be on their feet. So when stuff start coming, and it might as well feel like Armageddon. Or the last struggles of humanity. So we're caving on killing each other anyway. Whether we know it or not, whether we conscious of it or not. You'll break a person down who just got a job and said that they still ain't living like they said they were supposed to. I'm all over the place because it's payday. Same day, I'm just gonna not have a lot of money anyway. That's it. Then working at a job physically that required all energy, all hands on deck. As soon as I walk in there, I'm in a lot of pain anyway. I'm literally in pain now, but I took pills for that. But as soon as I walk in there, the pills, it's like ain't shit been done. Nothing's been done. Nothing improved. Nothing. Just a whole lot of nothing. I'm not gonna give up, but now I see why they said there's a need for crying. I had a crash out only when I heard some disturbing news as what happened to somebody in my family. That was the strongest crash out I ever had in my life, but because I couldn't direct it at the person who did it, it made me look like a coward. Because I don't want to go see them. I don't want to go have a purpose to go see them at the crash out. Then leave. It's not enough because it's not going to matter. They already done drunk and smoking, did some other shit just to forget what the fuck they did. And then they want to say, what is it that they did to not be talked to or seen anymore like they used to be? What's the point? You were protected by somebody who didn't fucking want to be a parent. You were protected by those who saw nothing but whatever the fuck they saw. It's kind of like a man walking in a room and everybody just notices that person's energy instead of the person who's doing good for everybody. Energy. They'll look into that person and like everything about them. Then come to me and say blah, blah, blah about them. I don't fucking care. I don't. I know there's a messy class, and I know there's a dumb class, and I know there's motherfuckers who just want to know something so they can go back and tell something. Class. I would have got off this, but at the end of the day, this is what the fuck I'm dealing with. Broke on payday. Thinking about all the shit that should have been told. Honestly, I might just be okay with being punched in the face by somebody who don't want to hear the fucking word no. Boss already said I might get socked anyway, so what the fuck ever. That should have been a trip to HR, but what the fuck HR gonna do with that information? Not even a real threat. But whatever. Whatever. Suck to know so much shit, and yet you know the pros and cons so well. Y'all have a good day. Hope y'all have a better payday than I am right now, because I'm still the type of person that will lift you up if you got a lot of things coming your way. That's good. And you made it happen. So when in my boss's word, stop feeling sorry for myself, then I'll probably be up there too. It ain't gonna be on the same level, but it'll be there.